So, this is Radio Free Cybertron, and I am Brian Kilby. I'm trying to sound like a villain this week, but I'm not. Okay, so with me I have Rob Springer, JD Church, John DeLuna, XV, Weebum, and Lady Wreck, and I can remember them all on one go. Ginkgo, my friends, Ginkgo Biloba.
Make your thing work.
Yes.
Doesn't do anything, but there you go.
No. Clinical
it's
trials.
all in your mind, Brian.
Clinical trials say that it is inconclusive whether it does anything or not.
I get it.
So it's not that it doesn't do anything. It's inconclusive.
Just that we're not sure it does something.
Yes.
Cover all the bases.
Absolutely.
Well, you can't spell inconclusive without conclusive.
You're a genius, sir.
That.
So, it's it's November already. Jeez. It's November 3rd, the day this is being recorded. We're going to shoot to have this out on Friday. Our new schedule is RFC will be posted Friday. New Soundwave will move to Thursdays. We will have this and more posted to our website at tfradio.net to share the goodness with you. So, I have been completely off the grid for the last week, so I have no idea what is going on. So, to be honest, I'm going to read the news straight, and if any of this is fabricated, it's not my fault.
Brian, you can't say anything straight.
Okay, so I don't know
where to go.
I don't know where to go because I don't want to feign like like offense at that because I would. Okay, so Transformers Prime previews / promos at USA Today and at IGN. It's interesting. I took a flight to Portland, Oregon this week, and as I was snooping in people's businesses, I watched a guy read USA Today this long article on Transformers Prime. I thought that was just so cool. The guy was like 100 years old, so I don't think he knew what was going on, but it was still pretty neat.
He was probably just passing the time.
Probably.
It's just a feller that married Brooke Shields.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the article looked interesting. I never bothered reading it myself, though.
It's kind of fluffy, like it's just general media stuff, and then there's like, oh, by the way, Transformers hasn't been on since the 80s.
Is that what it said?
It pretty much alludes to it. They finally coming back to the TV. It's like, it's been on for like 28 years, you jackass.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down the street and slap whoever wrote that.
Oh,
Yeah.
is USA Today headquartered there?
Yeah, they're right down the street from me, actually.
You literally need to go slap them.
I need to go and kick them right in the face.
Smack them with a pie chart.
Smack them with
Poop in a
pile.
bag and light it on fire at the door.
I mean, it's like every other USA Today article. It's just like, oh, it's a fluff piece. What? Not a surprise.
Yeah. So, did anyone look at the article at IGN? My favorite website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw the video there.
I saw the
Not the
video. I
article.
didn't look at the article. Yeah.
I was more concerned about the video than the IGN guys going, hey, man, hot on the heels of War for Cybertron, they're bringing Transformers back to TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did
They've
like
been talking for a while.
I don't even know how they can justify. It's not like Beast Wars was not Transformers, but Robots in Disguise. It hit all the marks. If Transformers to you is the G1 characters, that's mostly Robots in Disguise, and basically all the other characters / names, likenesses or whatever appeared in the other series. So how can they justify other than just complete and total ignorance? That it's.
Well, there's this thing called I wasn't paying attention to it till it became cool again, and then I really didn't pay attention to it till the movies came out.
Yeah.
But I gotta keep my nerd cred. G1 for life.
G1 for life.
Yeah. So.
Of life.
Okay. So yeah, lots of stuff. Okay. Prime sneak preview on Black Friday, which is the 26th.
Yes.
Wow.
And a 5-part mini called Darkness Rising, which sounds like a Beast Machine's name actually.
It does.
To run November 29th through December 3rd.
Does anybody watch this? Does anybody have the channel?
Yeah.
The Hub,
Hub? Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I'm actually hoping that we're going to be able to do like a live commentary on the preview.
Darn, I don't have it.
I don't even have on demand.
So you know we're gonna have to wait for like an hour later to watch it online.
Something
We do
like
not
that.
condone these
Yeah.
types of things.
Yes.
Bob.
What are you talking about? It's on
Stealing.
YouTube.
But
It's legal. Right?
I know that John has the hub and
Yeah.
XV I think does. So
I do. I have
Cool.
it.
do you guys? So if
Time
you,
Warner.
yeah, we're
people.
definitely going to charter.
Comcastic.
Yeah. So
Cox.
Cox.
Yep. Yay for Cox.
So, are you going to commentary live?
Sure.
Because I think that'd be cool. I will totally tune into that.
Exactly. That's why I want to do it. I want to
Oh, good,
I want to
good.
snag listeners, and sell ad space, make lots of money.
Awesome.
See, okay,
I-
here's,
Get rich on our talent.
here's what you need to do, Brian. You need to somehow get the show on the monitor behind you right now,
Yes.
That'd be cool.
that live while we talk about it.
We would get kicked off Ustream so quick.
Yeah.
Yes, but it'd be fun
Well,
to see how long it would take.
With all the shows that they put on Ustream, they would really do that?
Yeah.
If they notice.
Yeah, we'd totally get kicked off Ustream. It wouldn't even,
Yeah, pretty much like that.
The first thing you see when you log in to the website is 0% zero tolerance for piracy. So
Well, you can be RFC can be the 11 years on the internet and also be the first show to ever get kicked off Ustream.
I doubt it would be the first, my friend.
Yeah.
I know.
So on
Lots
broadcast,
of
it's something
bodies.
unpleasant
Transformers themed show to be
that we know of.
that we know
We're
of.
the first Transformers podcast to get booted off Ustream.
Yeah.
That might be better.
That we know of. Have a little asterisk.
Well,
Okay, I'm sorry.
have you seen some of the other Transformers podcasts? I mean, they got
No.
kicked off Ustream. Just
For being patently offensive.
yeah. No, I don't know if there are any other Transformers podcasts on Ustream. So take no offense, people. I'm sorry, I'm kind of jacked up, and I haven't even had my Rockstar recovery yet. So.
Too much ginkgo.
Man,
Yeah, that
natural
Ginkgo biloba,
jack.
yeah, natural jacked today.
that'd
Let's
be a great name for a energy drink, by the way.
naturally
Natural jacked.
jacked.
Natural Jack or naturally jacked. Yeah.
So KO Toys had I saw this Grapple and Thunderwing.
No, that's Grappel.
No. Grappel?
Yeah, it's Grappel.
Grappel?
Okay, what
Is
am I
it
missing?
French?
What am I missing? What am I missing?
As the lawyers nod their head.
Look at
They-
the spelling. It's Grappel.
I see it in the show notes, but is that like
No, that
That's actually how it's spelled on the
unfortunately that is how it's spelled.
seriously?
Wow.
Yeah.
pack for legal reasons.
Yeah. You gotta do what it
It-
takes, buddy.
It's Solar Storm Grappel.
Nice.
Oh,
They should have
They're
just put
trying
an
to make it
accent
sound
on top
intelligent.
of. They should have put an accent on top of the E and just have it go Grapple. And everybody. Seriously? Grappel. I mean, come on.
Holy crap! But with that being said, Thunderwing is the best non-deluxe ever.
Thunderwing is a deluxe.
Oh, is he? I thought he was like.
Yep.
I thought he was going to be like a small like a ridiculously
No.
small Voyager class.
No, that is deluxe.
No, it's still
Wow.
out.
He's
Yeah.
the best.
It's very
He's
nice.
the best deluxe ever. Then.
Solely because it's Starwing.
I mean, I really expected them to like charge more for that than than a deluxe toy and just sort of screw you, kind of like with Bludgeon, but
Well,
Well, it's a solid Voyager. What are you talking about?
he's not that big.
the way the toys work these days, they might screw us in price. It's like, hey, they're $9 right now, but come January, they'll be like $15 for a deluxe or something.
Yeah, I just got an Axer today.
Wow, jealousy.
Oh, you got Axer?
Yeah.
I got Bludgeon. I mean, I got Blur. See right here. Did
Oh, I can't see because you're not transmitting video over
Uh,
Skype.
forget UXV. Did you manage to pick up Blur yet?
No, they didn't have Blur. They just had Axer.
Okay, well,
But they did restock plenty of War for Cybertron, Optimus, and Bumblebee.
And Drift.
God,
No Drift, just Optimus and Bumblebee.
Oh wow.
that's a shame.
Man, we got to
found-
stock up on these generations because they are going to sell fast.
I
Yeah.
randomly found animated Optimus Prime the other day.
Really?
Wow.
Store.
Nice.
This crappy Toys
Who
R
did
Us
you
down
have
the
to
street.
kill?
Nobody.
All
There was
still
like
have-
4 of them.
I'm still finding
Really? Now
Yeah.
I'm still finding
Yeah.
oil slicks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I still
was-
find
No
it.
animated love and
I think
I was absolutely confused.
I think most of our stores have weeded out all the anime. Well, I guess other than Toys R Us, which has a crap ton of those ratchets.
Yeah,
But,
The toy that
but
everyone wanted.
Yeah. Actually,
a hot
I think I
commodity.
saw an Ironhide when I was there like 2 weeks ago.
You
But
should pick that up. I mean,
Yeah, I've seen Ironhides before. I've never seen Erotimus.
Yeah.
I did see
I don't
Rodimus
really care
too.
anymore.
okay, next time I'm at Toys R Us, I'll pick you up a Rodimus XV. Promise. That's your Christmas
I
present.
guess I was just saying I don't really even care anymore. But thanks anyway.
Nah. Don't pick it up.
I don't think
Use
I've
it as a
seen
toy.
an
Use it as
Ironhide
a.
yet.
I will get you a Rodimus. They're not that hard to come by now. You know, my Toys R Us may suck for like everything else, but for the exclusive Toys R Us stuff, they are pretty freaking awesome.
My Toys R Us just smells like pee.
That's my
So I
Waffle
think that
House.
says it all. There you go.
Smells like
Toys
pee
R Us
and all the
sucks.
silly bands you want.
I'm just sorry.
The Toys R Us by my parents' house sucks. But it did have Singamajigs, and I was extremely compelled to buy one.
Did you buy one?
I was afraid to.
Buy
I
one.
have 3. At this point.
I asked the lady, I was like, hey, do you have Singamajigs anywhere? And she was like, they're those weird ones with like the ring mouth, right? And I was like, yeah.
The
No,
ring
sorry.
mouth.
That
Yeah.
can go too many
Oh,
ways.
that sounds so bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's nice.
Just keep thinking about it for a while.
I keep
The
mouse.
ring
I
mouth.
don't need that image in my brain. Are you kidding?
And I was like, yeah, they're really scary. It's like, just,
I'll be right back. The cat farted in here. Give me a minute.
Speaking of cat
Ow.
farts, I
Some-
am making a cat litter cam thing.
oh,
Can-
nice.
can-
You
Are you
are-
really?
Yeah,
24-hour?
yeah, 24
Yep.
hour.
It'll be like the puppy bowl.
Yeah, it was on XV's suggestion, so I'm going to set that up hopefully. Because remember, like the big thing when I started doing the podcast, the cat was like, "That's the time to poo."
Yeah.
So they kind of got yeah. Rob, I've got it right here too. I've got Febreze. Mine is the limited edition Winds in Springtime. So but yeah. So the cats have sort of gotten off of the let's take a crap while Brian's doing the podcast. But they do it just before. So now, if you want to sit around and watch the cat litter box cam, you'll know when the show's about to start. So
Nice. Awesome.
yeah. So
Oh my gosh.
it's pretty awesome.
Your cats. They need to get a different bowel movement time.
Yeah. God,
Right after dinner. Who doesn't go to the bathroom after dinner?
I don't.
Wow. Okay. So
They are really dragging this
Noth-
through the gutter this week.
nothing but class this
Also,
week
go to the
on.
bathroom right after dinner.
You remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we started the podcast back? And I'm like, we have to be super professional. We are professionals.
Those were the
Those
days.
are the days.
That worked out real well.
Remember,
Yeah.
like a month ago, I was afraid to say that to drop the F bomb.
You know, you
Well,
can drop the F-bomb.
this
We
show.
try to keep
No,
it.
this show.
There may be kids that watch the podcast. You know, so
Yeah.
we try to keep our secret.
You can only hope.
The other shows, I decided I don't give a crap. So, because nobody watches or listens to them anyway. So we saw new pictures of Special Ops Jazz, and
These are actually the first good pictures we've gotten of it.
yeah, I mean they're good,
So it got re-
but I mean, I really, while sure they're higher res, I don't see a lot that I didn't see in the other pics.
Yeah. It's like, oh, his knees are painted.
Well, I
Did
mean,
you
you
think
see
they
that
wouldn't be?
You see the little scowl on its lips that you
Yeah.
really couldn't see that before.
It's going to be a great toy. I
Oh,
think.
they're all great toys. I mean, Hasbro hates my wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they
that's-
hate the fans.
I really like how Jazz's gun looks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It's kind of
Yeah.
got it's sort of like an alternators type looking gun.
Something
Yeah,
like
a
that,
little bit.
You know, I really like Blur's gun. It's kind of I like his multitude of guns, but they're all pretty neat. While and it was pointed out on the comment on the video, if you go to tfvideo.net or actually just go to youtube.com/user/tfradio network, you'll see my little commentary on Blur. Yeah, he really is more of an IDW Blur, which I kind of failed to mention that because to me Blur is the G1 Blur dude. But he's great. He's not a great Blur, but he's a great toy. And they can keep, retooling and repainting this mold as long as they want.
It's a solid mold.
It is fantastic.
Is the best thing about Drift.
Yes, it is the best thing about Drift.
It's the only good thing about Drift. It's a very nice toy.
Virtually, yes.
Hey.
I was waiting for some reaction.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I have kids, remember?
Oh, yes.
She's got a point.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
You've just been goading me for like a while here, so I'm like going, hey, wait a second. You guys watch it, man.
So we got.
That's my job.
Surprise.
I saw that we got pictures of the animated black Rodimus toy. Ooh,
Speaking of not caring.
yeah.
The Black Death has claimed another
look.
of our friends.
I like the fact that he's
Yeah.
black and pink.
Yeah, it's not quite a purple. It's
And of course,
Pink it.
He's basically shattered glass animated Rodimus.
yeah, of course his windscreen is red. You kind of have to do that.
It is a good-looking deco. It's just,
So-
again,
So it's what 3,000 yen. So it's what like $27.
No, about 35.
Oh,
ain't happening.
darn you, weak dollar.
Well, that it never translates like that over here, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, it never trends like that, and it's like some $50 at some dude's table at BotCon.
Yeah.
yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good deco though for a
But-
black.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. Definitely not bad.
Oh, what's this new
so-
Prime commercial?
So we will be getting. Wait, is this out of the rumor stage? The Transformers Happy Meal toys.
No, well, it wasn't a
It's
rumor.
official.
It's on
Yeah.
the Happy Meal packaging that's out right now.
Holy crap! So
Yeah.
And it's on HappyMeal.com.
so do we know what
There you
Happy
go.
Meal? Happy Meals have a website.
Happy
You know,
Meal dot-
a guy. You know, I used to work for the guy who created the Happy Meal.
Really?
Really?
What?
Well, I mean, I not directly.
High five them every
Yeah,
day.
not directly. There's like
Yeah.
5 people between us, but still, the eventual report to chain. I worked for that.
You
dude.
touched him.
Yeah.
Yes. Good
Yeah.
enough.
So
Well, that's one way to put it.
I'm going to
Yeah.
happymeal.com so that I can see these toys. I don't see anything.
It's on the right-hand side. If you go to the
I all of a sudden kind of want a Happy Meal.
I
just,
had happy. No.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had one the other day.
I see Happy Meals in my future.
Yes. Yes.
best-
You see a
The best
You know what,
part of these
they,
Happy Meals are always the coupons on them, though.
Yeah,
changed it. It was there.
I saw Bumblebee. It's cool. Cool.
Yeah, that's all that there was at that point.
I enjoy when there's Transformers in the kids' meals because then it's like a little extra fun thing to do. You know, it's like, okay, I'm probably going to go to McDonald's at least once or twice this month anyway. Hey, I think I might do it a couple of more times and make a game of it. How many can I find today, you know? It's not that bad, you know? It's like, oh, wow, it's a block that turns into a block laying down, but this one's solid yellow. Must be Bumblebee.
So, we got pictures of the movie masterpiece Starscream in comparison to the leader class Starscream that we got over here. Yeah, that's a different deco.
Whoopity-doo.
Ye freaking ha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, one looks like Transformers 2 Starscream, and one looks like Transformers 1 Starscream. Yay.
The difference is you get to pay almost 3 times as much for the other one.
You have
Yay.
to pay for the privilege to get gouged. XV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have yet to buy that toy. Should I buy or should I just go for the masterpiece version?
Well, it is Japanese, so obviously it's automatically superior.
Yes, that is true.
Right, just
And
because
chromed.
I understand
Yes.
it has the same electronics as the American one, though.
Cool.
That's neat.
that's
I
great.
guess.
Booyah.
Yeah,
The
you can
mold
tell
is
we're
supposed to be
Yeah,
fantastic.
we are totally excited.
Is it really? I mean, is it
Yeah.
really supposed to be good, or?
It's supposed to be like a legitimate masterpiece level mold.
I bet, because a lot of those, you know, like Leader Prime from Revenge of the Fallen, that was a masterpiece toy. I mean,
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
Oh, geez. I just clicked on the link for the next news item. Third-party news, Night Morpher Annihilator.
Mm.
I'm torn on that. There's while it's not exactly steampunk. I mean, it's almost literally steampunk, but it's not. It's,
I don't know. That's pretty steampunk.
well, it's basically a convoy-looking robot that turns into a train.
It's the black recolor of Night Morpher Commander.
Of what?
Right.
Of Night Morpher Commander, which was a normal Optimus Prime color thing.
I see, but I didn't see that. So this is it's nice looking.
Oh yeah, this one actually looks like a train,
but
being that it's black.
But it's
They just repainted them black, and they told the fans to name them.
really
Right.
Yeah.
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 But I like this color scheme on it. I think, I mean, it's kind of cool.
It's got that whole like cast iron thing going on.
It's not terrible looking. Looks pretty good.
Yeah. I'm worried about
colors that really push it.
Though. I'm wondering about the paint apps, though. I wonder how those are going to last. I don't know.
Don't leave it out in a car.
Yeah, really. You'll come back and it'll be a permanent resident in your car seat.
I'm just saying, it's made of resin.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if you live in the South.
I mean, I have a hard enough time with stuff like the decoys from G1. I mean,
oh yeah.
I mean, those have like melted to my shelf before.
Those are like you can breathe on them hot and they start melting.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I guess I've already got like, Gradian, so I don't really need another tank. So he's probably as good as a tank transformer that you're going to get. Transformer in quotes. So
a tank conversion robot.
But he's made by Takara. Of course, he has like RCA jacks in his butt. So
yeah.
Looks who's broadcasting.
Yeah. So
you know how Gradion likes it.
God. he likes it red, yellow, and white.
This game is terrible. Please
That's
keep
so
playing.
So we got painted pictures.
That's 2 audio channels.
Yeah. Oh God.
It can suck in left and right.
Yeah. So we got pictures of Fans Project Protector painted, and I hate myself for thinking it looks really nice, but
Yeah.
It looks cool, but I have no greater desire for it now than I did before. Because it's still not a great idea.
It's not. It's really, really not. But
it's neat looking.
It's neat looking. But we're getting We're getting Masterpiece Rodimus, and I want that more.
Yeah.
So.
And even if not, I'm very happy with my Energon Rodimus as a Rodimus Prime toy.
I'm probably one of the few that thinks the Titanium's Rodimus is as good as it's going to get as far as Rodimus Prime toys.
And he's got a big hole in his stomach.
Yeah, but that's where you stick donuts.
No, I got that Titanium Rodimus too, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, it merges with the trailer. I mean, the whole trailer thing works, and okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, it pulls off the Winnebago thing better than anything else has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so someone painted a 2005 GT Mustang into a police car, and they're selling it as Barricade.
No, this is actually, to my understanding, this is actually one of the 3 cars used in the movie as Barricade.
Seriously?
That's the way I read it.
What's the blue book value on that son bitch?
It's probably about $5,000 less than the than the going rate on the actual 2005 GT Mustang. So.
Yeah. Recently, they auctioned off one of the show cars from the new Knight Rider show, and the car's estimated value with all that crap that they put in it was still only like $15,000.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because one thing
you're
is
not going to drive it.
Whoa.
You can't drive it. You can't. This car's not.
It's not. Yeah, because it looks like a police car.
No. Well, not the same. No. I'm talking about the Knight Rider.
But yeah. But nobody would want to drive that.
Yeah. It gets stolen immediately for one.
That's true. Well, but
and the show was not very popular, and 2, from the outside it just looks like a regular Mustang. From the inside, it's full of crap that it doesn't work.
Actually, if you look at the inside, it looks crappy.
Yeah. So that's
And actually, and the reason why it's cheaper is because it runs a V6 instead of the V8 GT.
well,
Is it
Or the
really?
souped up.
It's
but
yeah.
it doesn't matter. You can't drive it.
Okay,
It's like-
I want to mention this. I for the longest time wanted a Mustang since they got rid of the Fox body and went to the new frame. I rented one this weekend, a 2011 Mustang, the V6, which is 300 horsepower, which is more than any V8 I've ever owned. And I absolutely don't want one now because my 2011 Sonata is so much smoother.
Did it have My Ford Touch?
Yes, it did.
Oh, how was that though?
It's pretty sweet, I have to admit. But the car, I'm 5'10", and I felt too tall for this thing. So, yeah, I definitely wouldn't buy a Mustang that looked like a Decepticon.
You definitely don't buy a Mustang for comfort.
No.
No, you want to buy a Mustang
not
that's
the
like Grimlock.
Try it. You buy it. For
Yes,
stuff.
if it transformed into Grimlock, I would consider it.
Yeah.
Or Wheeljack. We'll go that far.
Well, I'd call it downshift just to be an ass.
So the North American release date for Dark of the Moon. God,
Dark of
that's
the
so stupid.
Moon.
July 1st, and other countries are getting it.
My Moon.
Dark My Moon are getting it as early as June 29th. So if you want to get a torrent of it before it comes out here, just go to some Chinese websites and you will be set.
Not that
Don't
we
need
just
a torrent.
got that thing.
No, definitely not. You want to see this in 3D.
Yeah.
Trying to say.
I'm going to show them the dark of my moon.
Hey! Breaking news!
You've got
What?
breaking news.
There is the hub.
You're gonna pay for that, Peter. It's
Yep.
coming out of your allowance. That news you just broke.
I just broke some wind.
I thought that was the cat, Rob.
I'm trying to cover it up. That
He's
was
trying to pay the
nasty.
cat. He's trying to
didn't
pay the
hear
cat back.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what, cat? This is what you get.
That actually challenges the one Brian let in my van the night before BotCon. And that was a pretty bad one.
It was not that. Yeah, it was pretty awful.
It was like, what is that?
I have to admit that was one of my worst.
Or best.
Wow,
Yeah.
the quality of the show is just really ranked.
I'm telling you.
This is the
All right,
part
your
week.
turn, Amy. Tell us about farting.
Oh, jeez. Do you really want to know? I mean, come on.
I'm the devil.
So what?
I've
This
got
just in,
kids. It's
Peter.
fun stuff. Okay, I keep on saying that it's kind of my gimmick now.
So
But,
Weebin,
oh my God.
what's the
Yeah.
breaking news?
The Hub Facebook page posted a video of Transformers Prime.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
was
same
watching it
person?
while you guys were going over to Fans Project stuff.
Yeah. What a jerk. Look at that.
Sorry.
Rob's looking out for number one.
Is it a new video or is it one of the ones that was posted before?
It's
The
a new
Hub
video.
calls it a Facebook exclusive.
Ooh.
And it's new.
It's a good
Wow.
trailer. I mean, it really looks better than
And
the
it-
last trailer.
And if somebody could post it in the chat, please, because Ustream hates me.
Let's look at it on.
We now know our conflict is not over.
Yeah, there we go.
Once
That's what
again,
Oh,
the
yeah.
future of humankind is
right
at
now, I'm
stake.
just like, oh,
But we
Oh,
are here
that's fancy, bro.
to defend your world.
That's pretty quick.
resolution is a lot better than past videos. Like it looks like a
I'm
better quality
Optimus
shot.
Prime.
Cat is awesome.
Stand by us, and we will
I was
stand by
watching the
you.
audio. It's basically Optimus going like, Megatron, bruh, he's a jerk, bruh, 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 we're going to protect somebody.
I'll watch that.
I want to.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Looking
That was
pretty
sweet.
nice.
Looks good, I think.
That's
I
pretty
mean-
cool about being live. You can do crap like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
break news,
Yes.
and then Rob can break wind.
News has been
Yeah.
broken.
Yes.
Okay, so.
But not like I broke.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No.
Or change the,
BotCon is not broken.
Not like the
breaking
way
stuff.
that Brian breaks all of his new toys.
No, that's
Within
different
minutes.
as well. Oh man.
The great thing is that when my RSS feed goes off, it goes boing for each new thing. So you guys are like talking, I'll hear boing. Oh, what's this?
Nice. So, let's talk about comics real quick.
Okay.
They happen.
All right, this came out.
That's enthusiasm.
Sorry.
Awesome.
Amy, tell us what's going on in the world of comics.
Well, actually, this week there isn't anything going on. We got Sector 7 last week, and this week we have a week off. So, yeah, the only thing that's coming out this week is the Nefarious trade paperback. So that's pretty much it. I mean, other than that, the only other news that I have is the Transformers 3 Rising Storm comic release date will be January 5th, 2011. No, yes, 2011, sorry. Yeah, this is when we're going to get our first look at all of the characters, the possible potential characters in Transformers 3. So, yeah, I guess that's a good thing. Other than that, I was just going to plug in some shameless plugs, if that's all right with you guys.
Plug it in.
All
Sure.
right, well, yeah, just because there's something else, and yeah, I thought I would do that. Facebook.com/LadyRec. Just to, follow me or follow the Underbase at facebook.com/Underbase, or my Twitter account, which is twitter.com/LadyOfRec. My Twitter also has a link to my blog, which also has a link to everything else that I have linked to, like DeviantArt and all that. Anyway, this weekend is Xbox Friday. So like 2 days from now, if you have War for Cybertron and you want to play with other fans, shout out on any of the forums, T-Formers, TFW2005.com, Nerdsphere, or the Moonbase 2, because that's where I have threads where I'm advertising everybody, hey, get together and play Xbox Friday. There are a few other forums, but I can't remember which ones. I think there's one other one, but I don't remember. Anyhow, it'll be all day, so just get on Xbox Live and play. So, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And don't forget Sector 7 Awareness Week.
Seriously?
Yes.
What about Drift Ending Awareness Week? Can we make that?
You guys are mocking me.
Actually,
No,
No,
fucking
actually,
I actually read the Sector 7 stuff, and
Because I started the whole Awareness Week thing with
Really?
Wreckers. Yeah, I did. I did. I started Wreckers Awareness Week. I said, that's it. It's coming out this week. Wreckers Awareness Week. Yeah. Sorry.
After having 2 Wreckers Awareness Weeks, I think we're all pretty aware of the Wreckers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we
Yeah.
we like the Wreckers, so it's good to be aware. But Drift, not so much.
I read Sector 7, and you take away the fact that it's supposed to be a Transformers comic and just ignore that. It's not that bad of a fantasy comic. It's, not great, but it's like, oh, this is kind of interesting. But then you're like, Transformers. Could Jetfire be in this just a little bit more?
Well, it is Sector 7. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
What
I
is Sector 7? It has nothing to do with Transformers. It has everything to do with the humans that are running it. So
Hey,
Yeah.
know
Well, they're
what's
Transformers.
interesting is that
written really well, actually.
at the Sector 7 headquarters, they do have my cousin's picture on the wall.
Seriously?
Jack St. Clair Kilby is on the wall. At Sector
That's,
7.
Nice.
Yes.
you have a thing member in your
that,
family.
That's a little factoid.
Yeah.
There you go.
4th cousin once removed.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I enjoy Jetfire just killing members of Sector 7 of his own whim. It's like, oh, all right, now we're going to get to the robots. No.
Okay, let's see here. We don't have a TF Wiki spotlight this week.
I'll do it. Hang on. This week, you guys see the wiki this week?
He's not like a dreadnought. I mean,
Yeah, he's not from Australia.
That's
All right.
awesome. Yeah.
Wait, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Did you see Energon? That show's
do
terrible.
you think he's Xandar?
No.
What is
No,
that?
no.
Sounds like you've been hit with a tranquilizer.
Fail again.
Yeah, sorry, Rob.
I was trying to help
Rob.
you.
McPhilly is awesome and beautiful. Don't you dare sully his voice.
Yes, you can't mock him. We love him.
Rob, do McFeely as if he was from
He's
Boston.
awesome and beautiful.
I mean,
Don't-
he's awesome and smart.
Yes.
McFeely from Boston, Rob.
He has pretty lips.
he'll be Will scream his war cry and jump on your face.
You could swim in his eyes.
Yes.
Oh, very, very, very disturbing.
The fact that he works at a
I
comic
don't
shop.
have I don't have a man crush on Chris McFeely. Chris McFeely is listening to this.
He probably is.
You
He's
know,
gonna be shaking
I'm
his
joking.
head in a face palm.
I can see him.
In the 11 years I've known you, I've made no advances whatsoever.
It's in a
That he's aware of.
My wife is a big fan of yours, though.
It doesn't.
Is that a proposition?
kind
No,
of
that
thing.
is not a proposition.
Every time he twits about his job at the comic shop, I can just imagine him cussing out every single customer. It's like, you're buying this? Seriously? You're buying this? And just like throwing it at him. There's your Archie digest.
But it's more fun because, when he does it, he has the Irish accent.
Yes, which I cannot replicate.
Obviously.
So
Well, if you want to hear more, Chris McFeely, we just reviewed Sector 7 Issue 2 on the Underbase, and it is up and available
I
right
bet
now.
he
Underbase
loved
2.1.
it.
And he does do his voices in that, so yeah.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So JD, what's going on this day in history?
This day in history, which is kind of funny, and I'll mention why. November 3rd, 1984, saw the premiere of The Ultimate Doom Part 1, which is today, of course. Now, today that we're recording this. Anyway, so a couple of interesting things. One, that episode just showed on the Hub again.
Awesome.
Yes.
Like on Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And we were talking about that episode just 2 weeks ago. And actually, I was Rob and I were talking with Walkie about it on Friday on Twitter. Was it Friday? I think it was Friday.
Something like that. Friday, Thursday?
Early Monday. Anyway, doesn't matter. It was really weird though because it was like this ATT flashback conversation. So I won't go into all the details, but if you want to dig through our Twitter feeds, find that discussion of how massive Cybertron is. For those of you in the old school, yeah, it definitely has that old school feel.
Here's a hint: 5% smaller than your mom.
That would totally crush Earth.
Oh man, those were the days.
But you forgot someone's got to chime in between us, like call us virgins or something.
Yeah, I know.
It's probably
real.
Brian. Someone.
Yeah, I was the best at slinging arrows, making fun of people's. So, yeah. Okay, but yeah, so the Ultimate Doom.
Yep, good stuff. Go watch that if you haven't. It's good
It's
stuff.
fun, for even in its not aged wellness.
Well,
Yeah, you know, you
It'll
just kind
still be
of
entertaining.
yeah. Come on, like you know, yeah.
I'll go watch it after the show tonight.
It's got one of the better Grimlock moments of the old series is when, you know, Optimus is like, Grimlock, do something. And he, you know, because he doesn't ever. And then like he's like, me no care if Earth dies. And Wheeljack goes, even with you on it? He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was probably one of the first real character establishing moments, I think, for Grimlock. That gave you that, what his personality was going to be like. But yeah, it's good stuff.
Rob, your cat wants something.
Cool.
He does. I don't know what.
Especially the part like when Sparkplug like
Seriously,
bitch-
you ate yesterday.
there's good stuff in there.
So let's go ahead and take a break, even though we don't have a wiki spotlight to jump to.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, fill the hole with something.
There's
right?
Bumper.
Oh, he looked upset.
Well, of course he is, because I'm holding him. He doesn't want to be this mess going on. Like, don't put me on here, and I'm fat. Look at that cat belly.
He's a great cat. He's a great
Camera
cat.
adds like 10 pounds.
He's
No,
already like
no,
50. Come here.
No.
Let go of me, some bitch. Let go of me. Wait. You'll do the Thriller. Come on. We're putting on a show for the internet. So you'll do the Thriller dance. Come here.
Oh my god.
This is Thriller.
The sad part is
You-
this was about 50% of Ustream shows.
This could be abuse, Rob. Let's go
It
ahead
could
and
be. He looks angry.
we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we will be back right after this.
Poor kitty.
Poor kitty nut, and he eats all the food and farts up the place.
Okay, so
Do you ever think you might do that out of retaliation, Rob?
That's really.
Change his diet, man.
we'll come back. We'll come back with
Yeah.
a contest.
Sandwiches.
And go to a topic, then talk about Twitter theater, and well, Rob's going to go take care of cat farts. It seems.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, I got Axer today.
You like Axer?
Well, it makes me want to get Lockdown. But, it's a really tall toy. So I got over here on my desk, and I got Classics Bumblebee with the little pistol, who comes up to about halfway up to Axer's waist.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
a very
Poe
large toy.
staring up as far as he can with the gun pointed almost straight up.
Nice.
I gotta take a picture of it later. It's a good pose.
So you don't have lockdown, or you're talking about the repaint?
I don't have the Lockdown toy. I just have Axer. I didn't decide I wanted the movie Lockdown toy until after I couldn't get it anymore.
I love the movie Lockdown toy, and
It's great.
Yeah, the repaint's nice too.
I have to get Axer just because it's Axer.
The only thing I don't like about this is that the hand and the axe weapon are like the softest bendy plastic I've ever seen on a form.
Yeah, it's either that or there goes a kid's eye apparently. So.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll come back. And yes, the show will be usable. So Space Brian. So,
we'll see about that.
Sure, it'll be mostly fart.
We're
jokes.
just getting started.
Yeah, we're just.
We are just getting started.
Hey, break free Cybertron. Cat farted. Cat farted. Cat farted. Brian said cat farted.
Okay.
Fart. We're just going to edit together a fart special episode.
Cat dancing thriller.
Like, so we're going to tune in this week on RFC. Ender, what do you think? I don't do that. And then, someone else.
Okay. We need to get Ender back on.
That'd be great.
And if not, I mean, even if he can't come back, like anything remotely.
Just go back to the old episodes and just
just so he can tell us how things are going. We miss
Do you
Ender.
remember that rant Ender did about Mattel?
Yes.
We just need to every once in a while replay that.
Mattel's kind of got their stuff together because I was able to get Roboto.
What?
I was able to get Roboto here on my phone.
I still
Whoa, they have like a mobile site or what?
No. It was on their full. It was on the high res, total high carb, high octane website. I did it on my Windows mobile phone. God help me, using Skyfire, the browser. And
Skyfire is awesome. That's why.
He was very helpful.
Skyfire buried in the ice after you're done using it.
No, it just crashes because Flash should not be run on a mobile platform.
That's how we got in the ice in the first place.
Yeah, I know.
No, Skyfire runs quite well. Surprisingly,
I tried it. Well, I do a lot of mobile video. I try to watch video on this thing, and it crashes on me. But yeah, I was able to get this on my phone, so they kind of got their stuff.
Wow.
Together. Yeah.
How many years did it take them to do this?
3.
All right.
Well, I
Getting
guess
with it,
it's a
guys.
process.
All right.
I guess it's 3 years to get it right, and then another 3 years to get it right again because they're going to screw up the next time.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
awesome.
Okay, let's go ahead. And
This
come
was
back.
only a test this
Yes.
time.
Right. Test to see if we can actually get it right.
We'll come
Yeah.
back, talk about the contest. I've got the page up, and go to the topic and all that jazz, and we'll go. Okay.
What is the topic?
Yo, mama.
We're going to do the sort of.
Nice.
It's kind of a fandom question. How did the RFC crew meet? It's it's
On Bash.com.
it's a yeah.
The
eHarmony.
internet.
Yeah, it's kind of a meta topic, but
It's an origin story for the show, you
Yeah.
know.
Well,
Really should
we
have
were
said Harmony.com. That's much
we were
better.
all serving in Nam and got
Yeah.
we got arrested for a crime we didn't commit, and so we
Yep.
escaped. And if you need help, you'll find
Right.
us.
yeah. Okay.
Do. I get to be Mr. T.
Okay.
We can never hit anybody with these guns.
they can fire like catapults with watermelons and stuff. So I mean, it's safe.
Well, if you want to keep from getting hurt by the A-team or stormtrooper, just find the nearest broadside of a barn.
Yeah.
Cobra, crap. Good, there's a barn. And this big part, stand in front of it. We're safe.
Okay. Let's go ahead.
Works for Decepticons too, really.
Okay, so we are back, and it's time to talk about the contest, the year-ending contest. We do this. I love doing contests. When I came back, it's like I'm a radio guy. I've been doing radio for years. Radio does a lot of contests because it's fun and it's a cheap way of getting listeners, but it's fun, and I really enjoy doing it. So month, we actually have a year-ending contest in which you can win lots of crap.
Someone will win it.
Someone will win
And
it.
by crap, we mean good stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So we are giving away lots of comics. You can go to tfradio.net/contest to actually see it. But first, we're giving away another Dark Mount. Yeah, you can get it out there, and it's not hard to find, but it's such a fantastic toy.
And you think how much more special it will be if you win it from us?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and how much
And
you
a
will not have
moment.
to pay for it.
Yes. You can also win Generations Blur, who's awesome. Right here. The one I have in my left hand.
Can I win that?
No. This is actually pretty awesome. And I thought it was smaller, so it's actually a good size. The E&I t-shirt, which I've been meaning to give this away.
Can I win that?
No. It wouldn't fit. It's an XL.
Oh.
Yeah.
It fit my arm.
Yeah, it would fit your arm. But we're giving that away. We are also giving away, not this one because this is mine, but one just like it, a Fanboy versus Clock.
Can I win that?
No. I'll give you one though.
You could win it for $19.99 though.
No.
There's nothing wrong. Don't we have a store?
Yeah.
It's yours free. $9.99 shipping in hand.
Yeah, it's at cafe. It's at cafepress.com/tfradio_net. We don't charge markup.
Really?
In case anybody wants to buy anything, we don't make a percent off of it. But I'll be picking one of these up for
Businessman.
someone. Yeah.
But if you would like to send us a donation,
Yes. But yeah, you'll win a Fanboy versus Clock, and we have lots of Titan trades as well, and a couple issues of the Titan magazine. Pretty cool stuff. So
I win those.
no.
I like
Yeah.
DevCon's plans for winning that clock.
Yes, dude. If you do that,
DevCon
take a
wins.
picture. We will throw it up somewhere.
DevCon, if you want to email me after the show, if you can do that, I'll make that happen. So, let's see here. You go to tfradio.net/contests, plural contests, and you can learn details. So, how do you win? It's pretty easy. You can follow us on Twitter, become a fan on Facebook, which is facebook.com/tfradio. Join the crowd at ustream.tv or subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can do any or all of those to improve your chances. So there are 4 ways to win. Pretty cool, pretty easy. Go to tfradio.net/contest. Or if you go to tfradio.net, under our banner, we have a little, under our main banner, we have a small little banner that will take you there. So
It'll take you there.
it runs down the entire contest. We have 3 copies of the Titan Trade Showdown, the hardcover. 1 copy of the hardcover of All Fall Down. 1 copy of Last Stand. 1 copy of Matrix Quest. 2 copies of Treason. 1 copy of Second Generation. 2 copies of Fallen Angel. 2 copies of Target 2006. 1 copy of Perchance to Dream. 2 copies of Earth Force. And Titan Magazine. God, we're giving away a lot of crap. That's going to be a lot of shipping for me. We need a sponsor. And
Yes.
Good stuff there, isn't it?
yeah,
Yes.
and-
Sponsored by cafepress.com/tfradio_.
/slash porn. So also we have 1 copy of August 2009's Titan Transformers magazine and 1 for September. And I may throw more crap in there as well. I may print another order of bumper stickers because I kind of want some more of those bumper stickers.
Yeah, you do.
Man, if anything needs an awareness week, it's UKG1.
Yes.
That's actually not a bad idea. We should probably do that sometime.
That is a really great idea, actually.
Yeah, well, hey,
'cause-
it goes with the records because where do you think they came from?
That's right.
Yeah.
Barricade's asking.
Yeah, but they're getting ripped off on Generations, aren't they? They're Hasbro's not going to be doing Generations in UK.
Barricade 64
That's right.
asks a good question. He said if he's the first winner for the books, can he choose? I was thinking about that. I probably will do it that way. So we'll pick the winner in terms of priority. The first winner, number 1, will get the choice, so on and so forth. So,
Nice.
yeah, so that makes the most sense to me.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, so,
That sounds fair.
yeah, it's fair. That way, if you already have a copy of Showdown, you don't get another. Like
You can never have enough copies of Showdown.
Like of all those trades, I had all of them except for the 2 black and white ones, Earth Force and Perchance to Dream. So those would be the ones that I would want. So, but I have them now.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'd like some Earth Force too.
I got a little annoyed when IDW came back out with like reprints of those. I was like, damn it, I already have these.
Yeah. So, do you need a copy?
So true.
That'd be cool.
Shoot me an email after the show. We'll work something out. So, okay. So that's the contest. You have until December. What is it? December 29th. The December 29th show. I think so.
Christmas! Yay!
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, the last show of the year. So you have until
last
then.
show of the year.
Where we're all saying, so what'd you get? Like a VCR and a Nintendo game.
Hey
What
man,
about you?
VCRs cost a lot nowadays.
Yeah.
Hey,
they
I
do.
love.
Yeah.
I miss VCRs.
They're vintage.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
DVDs are overrated. man.
I honestly really love this Fanboy versus Clock. I'm probably going to. John's going to work on making a RFC Clock. I think this is the most striking of the ones that we have right now, but the RFC Clock may surpass it. But
That is a really nice looking clock.
I got it. I had it made.
Keep pronouncing that correctly, please.
Yeah,
Too.
I had it. I got it through the Cafe Press store, and the print quality on it is actually really high quality. So,
Cafe Press does good stuff
They
for
do.
the
They
price.
do.
like
I agree.
the bumper stickers that we got were great. And the people
I have a bumper sticker.
really.
They're nice.
I did. I picked one up.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
So yeah, the people that got those, they were really nice. So I may get another order of the bumper stickers. They're just expensive, and I pay for all of that out of my pocket. So
Maybe
If you'd like to
rich
help out, please go to
fan.
cafepress.com.
but so yeah, I really like this. I want to get an RFC clock now, just like it to put up. So
I want a new Soundwave clock.
that you want a new Soundwave, the General Geek podcast clock, or a new Soundwave video game podcast clock?
New Soundwave G2.
Are you asking for like a retro logo for New Soundwave?
Ooh,
like
RFC
circa 2009.
Yes.
I like the way this is going.
Yes.
It's a vintage one.
Yes, vintage. Okay, so
You 2009.
let's see here.
Of course, nobody comes up with the obvious one, which is the superhero time clock.
Yes.
It's just say your mom on the
Oh
back.
man.
Yeah, if it would.
I
It
even
would
did a
just say
little
your
button.
mom.
John, you could totally, that would work, John.
Yeah, the iTunes. These are just like converted iTunes icons,
That's-
which
that's the-
Superhero Time has.
Yes,
so.
that's all that it is. You could actually add a little splash, though it says your mom on it.
Yeah, if it's a superhero time thing,
Yeah.
it has to say
Yes.
your mom. That's our unofficial
The
tag.
most quotable quote.
Maybe
ever.
that could be the
Your
coupon
mom.
code.
John, can you make that happen?
I can make anything happen.
Ooh,
Enter coupon
Damn
code
straight.
your
John
mom.
made you into Thor, Brian. He can do anything.
that's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Barricade
right.
64
Yeah, and
says
I'm
it's a
gonna,
good
I
one.
still have
Just
the.
Every hour it'll say your mom.
Yes.
I still gotta do the fanboy versus cover. So I still gotta think that through. I've got $11 in Cafe Press bucks.
Really?
So
Awesome.
I need to buy some RFC stuff. That's what I need. I need to support the show.
I
Awesome.
haven't bought anything from Cafe Print since that 9/11 T-shirt that like the Super Deformers guy did.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
No, but again, if someone buys something, we don't charge markup, so you get the thing for the price I pay for it.
That's right. $29.99 for a coffee mug.
Yeah, it is.
They're expensive.
It can be pretty expensive, but the clock. No, seriously, honest to goodness, this is not me plugging anything for any purpose whatsoever, other than the fact that I am really impressed with this. This is just me talking. I am really impressed with this. I'm going to buy more.
They come up with some good stuff. It used to be not so great, but these days it's pretty nice.
It's just the print quality is really good, and that's probably because the cost of printers has gone down. So,
Yeah.
what the heck was that?
That was gross.
That was pretty.
Your
gross,
cat
Rob.
farted again, didn't it, Rob?
If my cat farted sound like that, he's going to the vet. Like the day at the vet, Well, what happened? Well, the cat farted. You understand? It sound like this. Was that natural?
Yeah,
man?
I've been around enough small animals in my time to know that a sound like that never comes without a liquid component.
What happened to the cat? I shot it.
Okay, so the topic this week is it's kind of RFC is kind of a general Transformers podcast, and one of the things that we cover is the fandom, and of course the most important thing in the fandom is Radio Free Cybertron.
Word.
So the question is, and Amy asked this: how did the RFC crew meet? And as luck would have it, all of us, with the exception of Rob, we knew each other in some capacity before RFC. So I met John first on Alt Toys Transformers back in 1998.
Scary.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah. This was before you were doing your retro reviews. You were reviewing G1 toys.
Was it?
I think so. Maybe not. Maybe not. But this was again back in the day before we actually had stuff. So we actually had to use our imaginations.
Yeah.
What that?
Sticks and imagination.
So that's pretty cool. I guess we all should probably share stories because you don't want Uncle Brian to tell the story for everyone. JD,
Kind of do.
Yeah, no, we don't. JD,
Do you have a big rocking chair, maybe?
why don't you share, JD?
Well, let's see. I know that because I'm trying to remember. I know that I think we had talked about the. I mean, I was on ATT around that time, probably 99, 98, 99. I think I got on right about the time that that RFC started, and I know that we had posted on similar stuff is how you and I had met, but I mean, you're talking specifically like how I got on the show, or
just how we met. It doesn't even have to be factual.
No, you just make it up. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was over some mundane posts about the massive Cybertron or something.
Yeah.
On ATT was, yeah. And I think the first thing that like we really connected on was the whole ATT Who's Who, but.
Yes, you were the king of the ATT Who's Who. And why don't you tell us about the ATT Who's Who and what that actually was?
Oh, okay. Well, back in the day, before there was things like Facebook and Twitter and established Web 2.0.
It was the first Transformers social network.
It really kind of was because, well, back in the day, the only way that people would meet is like every, 3 weeks. It was... hey, who are you? Post, your name and what you do for a hobby and blah, 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 a bunch of nonsense stuff. And really, it's kind of it wasn't like an altruistic thing where it was like, I'm going to make this thing so that everybody can be social. It was more of like, I don't want to see that damned post every fucking week to have people post nonsense about themselves. So just make a website so that people can post nonsense information that nobody cares about. And then when some moron posts that, we can just say, here, go to this website. Shut up. So that's the real story. But, I mean, essentially all it was. And did we put a duplicate up of that somewhere?
Yeah, it's at tfradio.org/who's who, I think.
Yeah, so if for whatever reason you want to see it, there's all the original.
It's at tfradio.org/attww.
So,
and there are two versions. There's a light version, which has no Java, and a deluxe version, which has Java.
Yeah. It
doesn't work anymore, but...
No, it doesn't. But yeah, I mean, the whole idea was basically just for profiles and stuff, and Brian thought that was a great idea. I'm assuming probably for the same reason that I wanted to make it, so that people wouldn't do those damn posts like every week.
Ooh, let me read my bio. because it's fun.
Can you link that in the chat room? They could get that if they wanted to.
I will do this right now. Let me put that in the chat for the people who care, who can't remember tfradio.org/attww. But
no,
perhaps you should turn links mode on there, Kilby.
That would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, I think it allowed me to do it because I'm a mod.
No, it says URL removed.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Okay, we'll do that there. So Brian Kilby. Screen name, Brian Kilby. Name, Brian Kilby. Email, this is the best. Kilby316@bts.net, of course, because I was a wrestling mark back then. Location, Millers Creek, North Carolina. Haven't lived there in 15 years. Bio, unofficial ATT parasite. Brian Kilby prides himself as an unparalleled ignorance. Brian is a full-time college student with a math, physics double major. I never finished, so my dreams and hopes were crushed.
Sad trombone.
Yes.
You're in Mensa.
Yes, he is also a part-time disc jockey for a local AM radio station. His interests include art, animation, toys, comics, and Sweet, sweet sesame chicken. That has not changed. That has not changed. He also enjoys dreadfully bad formula movies. Quote, logic is the ultimate waste of time. And thanks to JD, when I found this website, I was able to recover my ICQ number, which is 376097883. I haven't used ICQ since the 1990s.
Oh, so easy to use.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, but I think that was. But yeah, long story short. Anyway, it was. I don't know. There was a lot of people that used it or that used it.
I've had as far as hits that we get to that domain. That's one of the top searches. Believe it or not, people still look for that, and people look for it so that they can have their name removed.
Nice.
I've had 2 requests. I have had 2 requests to have that.
Nice. Yeah, but anyway, there you go. See, if I just would have developed it into like a real social network, I could have founded Facebook.
You could have.
Could have. Maybe watching a movie about you.
An only partly true movie.
Yeah, I could have a partly true movie made about me.
But it might be a little bit more interesting. Like, there could be ninjas and crap involved. Like, hello guys, I'll make this with Facebook later. I gotta fight ninjas.
Yeah, that's how my movie would go.
So, JD, who would play you in the movie about you?
Antonio Banderas.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, it's like those Windows 7 commercials.
About this beforehand.
So, in the movie about you, JD, who would play me?
Ooh, that's a good question. See, okay.
Mel Gibson.
All right. Actually, no, that's Tim. Tim is played by Tim Gorley. Back in the day, like on the back when I was doing Cold Hard Slag, we all were deciding like if we did have a movie about us, who would be in it, and we had to all choose like our perfect opposite. So mine was like Antonio Banderas. Tim's was Mel Gibson, and I can't remember what Heath's was, but it was something of that nature. But anyway. Yeah, so you have to think about that, Kilby. Who would be your perfect opposite?
Honestly, though, for the most part, it could have just been a computer screen with some text on
it. Your show is a computer speaking text, so.
True.
Anyway.
Okay, so John, I've already sort of spilled the beans on how you and I met, but how about the others? I mean, certainly you probably had some interaction.
Let's see here. Let's go down the list. What do we got here? XV, I think it was Ouija, right?
Probably not. You didn't get it.
Are you sure?
I don't think you got into Ouija until like 1999 or 2000.
Yeah, but I think that's how I met XV.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't before RFC, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah.
So,
well,
I think I dragged you kicking and screaming into IRC.
I remember that
Resistance?
John was not there immediately.
Yeah,
we did have to like convince him to join in.
Yeah.
Now you're like completely integrated. You're like far more into it than I am. But
yeah, because I mean, I thought chat rooms were for like weirdos.
They are.
Well, I was right. Yes.
Yeah.
We all are.
Good call.
Yeah. Much more charismatic than I realized. Let's see here. I think that's probably the majority of you guys. The rest of y'all has been through.
Man, that Texas is really influencing you a lot.
Yeah. When I'm tired, I like bring my defenses down, and Foghorn Leghorn comes out, and a little bit of
nice.
Yeah. Nice. No, so I mean, it's through the obvious and the predictable channels, I guess. Hey, Kilby, do you remember why you or I started talking to each other? Why did we trade messages?
It was because I came up with the idea for the podcast, and I was probably looking for people to be on it.
Okay.
And Kilby was like, "Who do I have?"
And you were doing. Were you a communications major?
Yeah, I was in TV.
Yeah, I think you were already in TV at that point, weren't you?
Yeah. Because I produced television on the weekends while I was going to college.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was why.
Yeah. Now I don't do any TV.
No.
Go figure.
And it's probably because Brian was like, "Which person do I have the bromance with most?"
Well, we all know who it is now.
I'm sorry, Brian.
Sorry. So XV, what about you?
Sorry, I got dumped for Chris McFeely.
That's not a bad consolation prize, sir.
I'm not bitter. I understand my place in this world.
Plus, you don't want that attention.
Oh, I know. Try to get him to stop, man. Calling it all all hours of the night. And, you know,
Wow.
the anthrax
There-
envelopes
there's-
with the heart on
there-
them.
there's-
I just don't get
there's
it.
no anthrax. There are no like book bombs. There's nothing like that.
You say it was powdered sugar, but you know,
I'm
the
fat.
dead
Of
birds
course, it was powdered
outside
sugar.
not saying-
He's eating a donut when he packaged that.
XV.
I'm XV. Before Radio Free Cybertron I was.
True.
I am also known as the Oracle.
Nice Ravage 3 Bodies evolution. Nice.
I think that about says it all.
Okay, so Amy, does that answer your question as far as how the RFC crew kind of met?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I was just wondering, just because I recently started listening to another podcast, and it was their first episode, and I thought, well, dang, man, I don't know much about these guys, and I hang out with them at least once a week.
We're afraid if
Actually,
people
we
knew
were
too much
all
about
a
us.
dance troupe.
Yeah.
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 We were a German dance group.
Yeah, figured that out.
We
I was the
we
odd
would,
man.
That's
out.
awesome, though.
we would dance to the discotecas and
Studio 54.
So
Yes.
is Rob still there? Or is Rob gone? I think Rob.
No, Rob kind of fell off.
He
Okay.
Comcasted himself.
I think he got
I think-
Comcasted. Yeah.
So did anyone else watch Twitter Theater?
I did.
yeah. I didn't understand it, but I
Yeah.
did watch it.
So
You're not supposed to understand it.
So Twitter Theater is now kind of this short form sort of crazy crap that Rob finds, and he found what he
It's Rob's substitute for putting animated GIFs in the show notes for us.
True. So
Yeah.
this is a sort of a drugged out drift story that is condensed down to like 4 minutes, and
Wow,
it's
what's
like
happening?
it's like chibi drift stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really get it. Rob made a joke that it's the compressed version of the Drift miniseries, and I honestly can't tell if it was or not. I'm not joking. It might have been.
I
The
read
lyrics.
most of that, and I don't know either.
Those lyrics are pretty hilarious.
They
though.
are. They
Yeah.
are. And I don't know if it's faithfully translated or what, but so if you go to tfradio.net, once the show is posted in podcast form, you can get a link to. Actually, we won't even link it. I think we'll actually put it into the post. So, yeah, it's crazy crap. I don't know how Rob finds this stuff, but
Yeah, I don't think we
That's
want
not
him
to ask.
Yeah.
it's on YouTube. But
I don't
Rob-
want to fill out a police report, so I don't. Want
I have been in that situation
Ravage?
so many times that
Is that Ravage peeing on Drift?
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it is.
That says it
Okay.
all, folks.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
Okay, so I guess it does it for RSC for this week.
And
We
he
need-
was dancing too, which was okay. That's kind
Yeah,
of
not to
funny.
mention, he had a little fan and
He
he
had
was
a fan.
doing
Yeah,
the
it was
little
great.
dance going.
Yeah, we need to
I
skedaddle
cracked
so John can do a new sound wave. So again, check us out, tfradio.net. Follow us on Twitter at tfradio, facebook.com/tfradio, and all that stuff. You can find out the rest at our website, tfradio.net. For the crew, I am Brian Kilby. Thank you for listening and watching if you're watching us at Ustream.